My name is Arya Somayajula Venkat Subramaniam, retired part-time junior lecturer in vocational courses, that is IE Office Assistantship course from Government Junior College, Patapatnam. I have served in this course for nearly 30 years, and this course is for +2, that is first year intermediate and second year intermediate. The course is OA, Office Assistantship, which mainly deals the technical subject of typewriting and shorthand and computers. Coming to the introduction, this subject, that is the School of Shorthand, is having ample of knowledge to develop the language of English, especially by knowing the language of phonography, that is phonetics. And coming to the subject, you can learn the basics of phonetics, pronunciation, and how to know the language of shorthand. As of now, this subject is mainly deals with the study of phonography, that is audio. Audio means whatever we speak, the sound of the subject, what we speak. Okay, this subject is having a wide scope and its opportunities are very at large. In this subject, you can do 3 certificates. You can learn the subject by the mode of 3 certificates. One is lower grade in shorthand, intermediate grade in shorthand, and higher grade in shorthand. This shorthand can be learned in English and in Telugu. Lower grade in shorthand is of 80 words per minute. Intermediate grade shorthand is 100 words per minute, and higher grade shorthand is 120 words per minute. These 3 certificates are very useful to learn shorthand. As you all know that shorthand is nothing but deals with the phonography of the sound of the language of English. When you pass out from this course, you will be appointed as a stenotypist, where it is having its own importance in the judicial department, in the secretariat department, in the law department, and in various administrative departments. As of today, there is a lot of scarcity of incumbents learning this shorthand. Shorthand is having its own value throughout the life or throughout the country. Even abroad or in India, you can learn this subject very easily and if you are perfect in English language, it is not so hard. But hard work is very important. Any layman can learn the subject only by hard work. No need of intelligence. Only hard work is important to grab this subject. Okay? Right. Now I have achieved this subject, that is shorthand lower, intermediate and higher, 3 grades in phonography without giving any gap, and I made it a hat trick in this technical subject. It is not so easy to acquire shorthand higher, shorthand lower, shorthand intermediate, 3 at a stage without giving any gap. I have learned myself with my own interest without going to any institute, where this subject was my utmost important subject, which has given me a life in my own career. Now, scope means wide opportunities. Now and then you can refer to the employment exchange paper or daily employment newspaper or service commission, that is UPSC or APPSC or State Service Commission or Central Staff Selection Commission, where number of posts are vacant. When you acquire this certificate, that is lower grade, intermediate grade or higher grade, starting you will be appointed as LD Steno, lower division clerk steno. If you complete 120 words per minute, that is higher grade in shorthand, you are eligible directly for upper division clerk steno. When once you entered into the stenography, school of stenography and learn this subject, automatically you can develop your language skill, and this subject is very much interested and very much feasible to learn, especially when you want to become a journalist. When you go for a meeting in English, when the speech is being going on, you can easily write the entire speech, what a person who speaks out in English within no time. But when a person who speaks in English for 2 or 3 minutes, writing the same matter with the same English with the pen, it takes very time. But conversion of the language and the sound of English into lithograph will be written within a few of seconds by way of lithograph. Lithograph means the fundamentals of shorthand, the sound of shorthand, the phonetic syllable of shorthand, the phonography of shorthand. So there are wide opportunities to get yourself be acquainted and employed as a stenography. Don't think otherwise that there is no opportunity nowadays in this generation. But stenography is having its own value throughout the generations to come and to come and to come. Because when you approach the court of law, a magistrate or a judge or a chief justice, whoever may be in this department, he dictates or he speaks out in English. That judgment will be written by the stenographer nonetheless. No other any person cannot write whatever the judge is giving the judgment in English. But the same matter can be written in stenography, and later on that matter is being translated into English by way of typing either on the type machine or with the help of computer. So computer in shorthand plays a very important role to develop the subject. Its uses. To learn this shorthand and to be very proficient in this subject, one should learn and have patience and work hard daily 1 hour or more than 1 hour per day, but not 2 or 3, 4 hours alternate day. They should practice daily, and when you enter into this scenario of shorthand, you should always practice, practice and practice. You should not leave it, because there is no end for education to learn. Okay, this subject of shorthand was developed by Sir Isaac Pitman in the 18th century, and this subject, that is i.e. shorthand, was developed by Pitman in Italy and developed in England. Why it is being developed from England, though he is born from Italy? Because English throughout the entire world, first it was born in Britain, that is British Standard English, American Standard English. So this English can be easily translated by way of the sound of the English alphabets into phonetic script, that is lithoscript. So Sir Isaac Pitman has developed this study of phonography, study of sound, that is study of shorthand by implementing all the sounds of English. Okay, so when you want to know about this subject, one should follow the guidelines of the subject right from the alphabets in shorthand. Then, knowing about the alphabets, then he should know how to pronounce a word. The main English language or the shorthand subject mainly depends upon the pronunciation. When you pronounce a word, or when a word is being pronounced into number of parts, number of sounds are being produced by an individual. Basing on the sounds, you can identify what type of sound is being produced from the mouth passage of an individual. Then only you can easily understand, identify the sound by the pronunciation, and you can know how to write the sound of phonography through this language of English. As the English is having 26 alphabets, these 26 alphabets are being pronounced by way of 26 sounds. So, to know this, one should have the textbook of Pitman shorthand, pencil, eraser, and a ruled notebook. This is the called of shorthand textbook. Then okay, shorthand textbook number 2, pencil. Number 3, eraser. Number 4, single rule book. No white book. No white book is necessary. One should always maintain entirely throughout his syllabus the single rule notebook. Just a minute, I will show you single rule book. See, this rule book is very important. This is only a sample. If you go to a book stationery shop, they will give you a long notebook or a short, that is single rule notebook to be maintained. My suggestion is, if you purchase a long single rule notebook, that will be very much useful to you. Okay? Thank you very much. Box. Because finally I would like to tell you one thing. I have achieved with a great task of this subject, shorthand. I have achieved with a great task of this subject of shorthand by practicing nearly 6 to 7 hours a day. That means right from the beginning, I used to practice 6 to 7 hours a day. So that practice of 8 hours a day has given me a life, and the local newspapers have identified that I have completed this course of shorthand, that is 3 certificates, without giving any gap. That is January lower grade, September intermediate grade, and again in the month of December higher grade. These 3 grade certificates were being given by the Board of Technical Education, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, I would like to show you my personal achievement, that is shorthand achievement in the year 1993. April 1993, my name was published in the paper regarding the achievement of shorthand. They have named me as Shorthandlo Savyasachi, and my photo was published in the newspaper in the year 1993. Kindly, please look into the photo and my achievement. Okay, thank you one and all. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel Subbu, the School of Shorthand. If there are any queries or doubts, you can put into the comment box. I will teach you any number of times if a person asks doubt. And in further ongoing classes from first, I will teach you from the first chapter, that is how to learn shorthand right from chapter 1. Thank you.